And by Ekedekwen Mono, Asim Kankochidi Azelo, Edeko Sidi, Yabqua Eastern News 24, Kaisi when they would tell you Yabunuko Sidio Kempa, Bastamaki Nemino Bodina, and Bastamacamodo, Kendi Bona Azo, Edeko Sidi, if I na Buyabo evening tea, Kajuko Yamano Yabo program, Kai would tell no Bosinketa, no Uruchita. Abona Nkabo Bosis Gina. Eswela ine mena Eastern News 24. Kabalo ki subscribe and turn on your notification. Keda miss any of our update. The kind of drop any rock na Eastern News 24. Geni one night ya na iyabo cross brokers from one night woke. Genu kunni forward igwa ino basinketa. Onu gesia bife. Ona drop ora comment you ni rock. Ifunche. Pastor Makiyenda nine. One night work at Dagasiaka di Chiche. Alright, over to you, sir.
Program. Is it possible to speak Pidgin English or English, please?
Oh, no problem. I can speak my English.
Oh,
thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. I thank you. Also, at the same time, I thank all the whole member of the House. Also, I thank my Honorable COS for how lovely work he's doing for us. We have class. Please, I want to use the opportunity to ask this question. Now we have a government. Also, we have a constitution. Now, I want to ask those in this cabinet, those are working for Biafra to make sure that everything we are doing, United States of Biafra, but we make sure that everything we are doing, everything they are doing is being online. So as we have constitution, do we have anything like law against them in case if they go astray your demand? Thank you.
Okay, the question is, do we have any law against those against the government? Is that your question? Was that his question?
Yes.
Make your question clear, please.
Yes, that was his question.
Oh.
Any law against dissidents?
Oh, definitely. Again, some of the templates for dealing with dissidents, the Prime Minister has it well established. And then the most important thing is this fight is for Biafrans. It's not for an individual. It's not about me or about PM Simon Ekpa or Walida Nnamdi. It is about Biafrans taking this struggle and taking it and only owing to it. And making sure that anybody that tries to disrupt what we are doing, Biafrans confront them wherever they see them. And they will get the appropriate judgment. Yes, there is. And those individuals pretending that they are fighting for this struggle, meanwhile, they are planted to disrupt what we are doing. It is the responsibility of Biafrans to call them out, one by one. It's not my job alone, or the job for our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Yes, we are going to do that. The most important thing, they come out pretending, but it's our task to fish them out and know when people are doing the wrong thing. We cannot allow people to drag us to the zoo mentality, where people just come out and use their position in the media to just lie against people and spread false information. Just like when I said that we are going to postpone our fundraising just for 1 week to make sure we keep our house in order. We have some Biafrans here that went around to spoil the mind of Biafrans, lying to Biafrans, telling them that the COS has suspended fundraising for our men on ground. Those are kind of lies we will never tolerate in Biafran land. And those people that did it, Sonia Baramba and Oge Chukukere, they think they are doing it maybe to hurt me, but they were spreading false information to Biafrans, using the power we gave them in the past, the power of the media. So they think, no, they know how to work media work. But we have to tell them they've not even started. Where they start is where we start. So thank you so much for that. Let's go to the next.
Thank you. Let's hear from Engineer Ayuna.
Yes, Deputy Prime Minister, can I speak now?
Engineer Ayuna, your question.
Yeah. Hello.
Good evening, all. Thank you, Chief Survival.
Please, I have information.
My hand has been on for a long time.
I'm going to remove the right to unmute from everyone so that we will be a little bit more organized, and because we don't have the whole day to listen to what people are saying. We just want to make sure we don't get disturbances. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Isiaku need to pause.
I have a question.
Hold on.
Isiaku need to mute himself.
Okay, okay, hold on. I think we have the Energy Secretary, Emmanuel Yakubu, on the line. He's been having problem with internet, so he called. If we can just listen briefly, please. Go ahead, Yakubu. I guess Biafrans can hear you.
All right, good day, everyone. Honorable Joel, Speaker, and Honorable President, I greet you all.
Can you speak louder so they hear you, please?
My name is Yakubu Emmanuel. I'm the Secretary of Energy. So when the office was, when I was appointed to a particular department, we have some data that we're trying to deliberate on, myself and you others that employed to assist me, got more than a council. So we're looking at energy reform for Biafra. Our vision is to create an energy sector that is sustainable, reliable, affordable, and ambiguous. Okay, so those are the things we are actually looking at, though we've not really deliberated on them. We got an outline. So I will beg the deputy PM with a permission issue allow me to give a comprehensive report in our next meeting, please.
All right, thank you so much. And just one area that I would like you to highlight, Emmanuel Yakubu, is I know there have been some people who have been spreading negative information to Biafrans. And again, we know that some of this problem arise when people have not been closely following our Prime Minister. And now we've gotten at our independence. People are just springing up from right, left, and center. Everybody's joining the struggle. Everybody's talking. Everybody want to know who is who, even though they never really cared to know who everybody is or the structure that our Prime Minister have laid. Because everybody that is following the structure our Prime Minister has laid can never, ever be confused in what is going on right now. But these are part of the distraction we are getting from individuals who, for some reason, we are brought in to manipulate whoever they can manipulate. So if you can go ahead and tell Biafrans who you are really, for those that do not know you, and they've been saying, oh, this name doesn't sound Biafran. How does Biafra have this kind of name, Yakubu? Please go ahead and tell them your current position and what you've done for Biafra.
Okay, like I said earlier, my name is Yakubu Emmanuel. I'm not actually from the Eastern region, but part of Biafra, in the sense that I'm from Kogi and Lower Kogi, which is the Igala-speaking people, part of the Igora, part of the Kaba, and part of the Basange are part of Biafrans. Yes, so we are all part of Biafran. So Biafran is not specifically for the Eastern region or the South-South. Even part of the Middle Belt is still part of Biafra. So I come from the Lower Kogi, and by the grace of God, I was then the administrator of Lower Kogi, now being made the Secretary of Energy. Now, aside from the Lower Kogi, we only have our brothers from the Lower Benue. Right? We only have our brothers from the Lower Benue, and they are not actually Igbo speaking. Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so they are not actually from the Eastern region, but we all are part of Biafra land. Right? So the name Emmanuel Yakubu might sound a bit foreign, but we are still part of Biafrans, and we are Biafrans. And all what we're trying to do is to see how we keep up with the good work of our new PM, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, and work along with him to see that we attain the freedom that we were fighting for a very long time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Yakubu. And then again, for some of those of you that do not know, when the enemies come to be spreading lies to Biafrans, You have to let them know we know better. If you look at our Biafran constitution in the back, the one that was distributed in Finland, you will see Emmanuel Yakubu's name on that constitution. He was part of the Biafra drafting constitution. So there's nothing anybody, all these people are saying, where's that name from? That don't even know one page of the Biafra constitution, but they have the audacity to be asking who somebody is. Let's not be carried away by that deceit that Ajere and Sonia Parawa is passing to Biafrans. We all know better than that. Thank you so much, Yakubu. Go ahead, Chuk Survival, for the question. Please, we're just going to take about maybe 2-3 more questions. We've been long in this meeting, and we're going to call it a day. We will always have meetings like this, but for now, we've stayed in this meeting for a long time because of the cabinet introduction, which is a great thing for Biafrans. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, man.
Let's go to Veteran Dragon. Unmute yourself 1 minute with your question, please. Veteran Dragon, unmute yourself. Veteran Dragon, unmute yourself. Onyi P, unmute yourself. Your question, 1 minute. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me make sure I allow you to unmute. Okay, go ahead. You can unmute yourself now.
Okay,
Veteran Dragon, go ahead. One minute.
Yeah, thank you so much. My COS standing for my Prime Minister. I think this is a matured cabinet. I am happy about that. I am the one that have raised issues on the charter and then on the new dimension. So it wasn't that I was confused, like you said. I just wanted clarification. So I want to thank everybody for what you are doing. All I want is Biafra. All I want is Biafra. That's all. That's all. So please, the defense, are you in touch with our men on ground and you have your way of delivering materials to them? Then oil and gas, please, you will come around again and then let's Biafrans know, some of those who are saying that where Biafrans are coming to take their natural resources, so that I can be able to throw more light on the issue of each state taking control of their resources. The other thing I want to ask is, Uche, you see, you are there, you are in Finland. Please give me an answer. I hope our Prime Minister is in tune with what's going on here. So I thank everybody, my COS, I thank you so much. You are a very strong woman, and I think the mayor of Israel was a Prime Minister, and he fought wars and gotten victory for Israel. So all I want is Biafra, like I've said. We've been on it for years, since 70 now. So thank you so much. Please, the questions I've just asked and the comments I've made, let me receive an answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Let's go to Honorable Chair. I know you asked about you called Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, are you here? Are you still here?
And Defense Minister, Defense Secretary.
Defense Secretary, Honorable Solomon, are you here, please?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, to answer your question, yes, I'm able to communicate with our commanders on ground, and of course, we are providing them with all the resources that they need. They are very strong, they're motivated, and they're good to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Honorable Chair.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm here. I asked some questions about the Prime Minister. I think at this point, he cannot worry about somebody who is fighting his battle from his own front. What should be worried about is how, once the Prime Minister joins us, he expects to see people that he left have continued on the path that he set for. So at this point, let us focus on what we have to achieve while we await the return of the Prime Minister.
There, well, thank you so much. Pastor Rose, 1 minute. Please, if you answer your question, just put down your hand, please. Go ahead, German Rep, Pastor Rose. Unmute yourself.
All right, Biafra, thank you. I'm one of the newly elected, and my...
Just put down your hand, please. Go ahead, German Rep, Pastor Rose.
It's echoing. Are you hearing me now?
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to thank Biafra for this opportunity. I want to thank Biafra for coming all what is going, you people can see that Chuko Kikabiama has constructed this. I want to use this opportunity to say our POS, may Chuko Kikabiama, that has called you and you stand, because our leader Mazenam Dekalo said, when the women stand, our Umada comes out, then Biafra will come. We started laying this foundation, and you ended it by bringing Biafra with all what have happened. And I am grateful to be among of Biafran, among of my services, which is level 3. I want to tell people how I planned and how we are going to take off about disability. You know that in our country, the zoo country that we have left, that they don't regard disabilities. From birth, from natural, our olds, or those that have accidents, and they become disability, or was born, they have neglected them. These people they are well intelligent. They are competent. Because of the situation that we find ourselves, we could not help them, we abandoned them. But this is the office that I've prayed to God. I've worked for 35 years. I am general nurse practitioner. I have many degrees. I have many diplomas. And I am still working in that place. And I've told Biafra, I have a very good plan for them. And I'm grateful to Almighty God for giving me this opportunity to serve my nation. We are going, like our Reverend Reverend Ebenezer is going to construct one of the best home care of disability, one of the school disability, one of the best can be able to give them. There will never be lack. They will work with society. Whatever field they are fine, will make sure that they end equal right there. And I promise Biafra that you will never regret this set of people that Chuko Kikaviama has called to lead this country that we, our forefathers, has been suffering. And I want to dedicate this today to our leader, Mazen Nambikalo. I want to dedicate today to our Prime Minister, Obata Obie, the finisher. I want to dedicate this to all our heroes and the heroes. I want to dedicate this to Ikonso, and today to dedicate to those that have stand fervently to make sure that we not allow anything to stop us. And I want to tell Biafra, you know the truth. When you see the truth, you cannot. As a female, a pregnant woman, you can never cover it. It will show. And we have shown you what we are made of. This is not. With a show it play. With a play it. And we promise you that this Biafra, as our leader Mazin said, it is heaven on earth. That is the last miracle. And I'm assuring you that, look at our brothers, because of light, they could not get the internet. They have internet. And the disability, those that have forsaken home, our women and our child, we are going to work on and make sure we go to the rural women, build homes for them and give them the best education we can do. Honorable, I want to dedicate everything to all the honorables here and the ministers that have made to come into this today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable Pastor Rose. Let's go to Festus Ezechuku. 1 minute, please, with your concern or question.
Yeah, thank you. Can I ask questions? Thank you.
Go ahead, Festus.
Yeah, thank you. I think my voice is coming out very clear. Yes. Yeah, good evening, great Biafrans. I thank you all for today's gathering. I thank our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, for her speech. The new cabinet members, I congratulate you all. I would like to extend my greetings to the reps, fellow admins, press teams, all Biafrans and friends of Biafrans. My name is Festus Ezechuku, the Libya admin. I would also like to thank our DPN once again, for the cabinet that will assist in governing. I pray that Chukwu Okike will assist them with the strength they have and the courage in them to lead. I don't have so much to say, only words of courage to my fellow Biafrans. Biafrans, we must stand strong with our government and also move in one voice. Anything that happened in the past or present will be taken care of by our constitutions. Biafra is our nation. And also we must protect our women. protect their interests because they mean a lot to us in our life. I remember the professor of Oyendu that said whenever women can come into this struggle, the Biafra will come. And today, what are we saying? So Biafrans, thank you very much. And I instruct that everyone should follow our government and follow the instructions that they led to us so that they will govern us very well. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Let me quickly, I read a text message, somebody is dropping about our PM. The answer to that, which we said at the beginning, PM is okay, is hell and hurry. And you all know that according to the Finland local police, they're still investigating. The last information I got is that they've fastened up, they're fastening up the investigation. Again, I said all this looks more like politically motivated thing to make sure he was not with us during the declaration of our country. But did that stop us? No. Again, I've updated people before. Usually every 2 weeks, they review the evidences they got. And so far, we have overwhelming evidence against the Nigerian state that says that our PM is inciting us. So initially they said terrorism, they dropped it. They say it's not associated with any terrorism. Now they say incitement. So incitement is what? Incitement is the leader of a country that is fighting for their lives from the terrorist state of Nigeria. So what is incitement there? So they restrict our prime minister, but we all, over 1,500 Biafrans, we were in Finland, and we declared our independence in Finland without our prime minister. So what incitement are they talking about? Now they've discovered PM is not inciting us. Anything Biafrans are doing, we are doing it voluntarily. The one they sit at home is voluntarily. Defending our land against the terrorist state of Nigeria is voluntarily. We are a nation. It's not about an individual. It's not about our PM Simon Ekpa. It's not about Leader Nnamdi Kanu. It's not about me. The defense of Biafra land is a collective responsibility of our people. Nobody can stop that.
Yes.
Now they've discovered that nobody can stop that. They are fastening up the investigation. But our PM told us a day like this will come when Biafra will be in the international court with Nigeria and probably the local Finland police to prove whatever case they have, to tell us if self-determination is a crime, if self-protection is a crime. Nigeria has abused many human rights. They are the worst record of human rights abuses all over the world, one of the worst. This is something Finland can never, ever prove. They can never protect that. So with all the evidences that reached their table, they've discovered that Nigeria is truly the aggressor and the terrorist state. So these two shall pass, is almost passing. Yes. And that is the update on our PM. Again, we all know our fundraising is coming up this Saturday. I think the link has already been set out. We encourage all Biafrans to log in during that fundraising and support massively so that the government will have the funds they need to continue to help to defend our country against the invaders and against the terrorists.
Yes.
So those are two major things coming up. Two more questions and we'll call it a day today. Aloy or here, can you unmute yourself, please? Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, good evening.
I have a question to ask. So,
serious, my hand has been on for a long time and I'm not feeling well.
Can you hear me?
I have a question to ask. So,
yes, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Honorable Silos. I'm delighted that so many times. Let me go to the question. My question is: this is the second time our finances are being hijacked. Is there anything we put in place to make sure this doesn't happen again?
The finance director, can you please answer that question? Honorable Diane. Okay. I don't know if Honorable Diane is, but I think one of the most important things is the new finance department. They will be updating us through quarterly reports, monthly reports.
You're welcome.
Please mute yourself. I don't know who's talking. Can you mute yourself? Your voice is coming out. They'll be giving us monthly report, quarterly reports, and maybe bi-yearly reports. All those reports that are necessary to safeguard our account, we are going to be having that. We're also going to put in place the auditing department to help us to make sure that our accounts are straight. Again, we don't have any problem for anybody to borrow money to Biafrans, but we need to know what we are bringing in. We also need to know what is going out. That is just basic thing. The world do not know. Anybody that is telling you that the PM does not want account to be open, tell that person is not part of, they don't know what is going on. That individual is not part of our Prime Minister's team. These are some of the zoo mentality that they want to bring to use to confuse Biafrans. Our Prime Minister is one of the highest person that requires accountability in every single thing in this restoration from the moment I've known him. But when you have individuals,
I have a question.
Let me finish. When you have individuals that think that we're not even talking about the outsiders knowing anything, but the cabinet members being aware and being accountable to the government, that is just what we're looking for. So we're going to put things in place like signatories must be at least 2 or 3 to open accounts and things like that for the government. We're also going to be looking at checks and balances, not just from the finance department, but also from other related departments, and to make sure that any money going in and out of the government is not just one person that is aware of that. So that way we are also going to be able to make sure that we follow up with international standard, cutting-edge standard, and exemplary standard of how it's obtained in other developed nations. Thank you so much.
Yes, can I speak?
Please go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, good evening. I'm speaking from Homeland. Yeah, my question is, since we are having all these tussles, the other both side, nobody wants to agree. There's one other that people said, it's better to Georgia than to war. I'm asking, is it not better, since we know that our PM will come out, is it not better you work in parallel with the other guys, with the other parties, so that when our PM comes out, all these things can be tabled, know who is the defaulter, so that the Biafrans will descend on that person. That's my question. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So there's no other side except the one that people that are associating with those individuals. There's no other. There's just one government, and there's nothing like other side. Thank you. Next question.
Dr. Orabueze, I just want to congratulate you. Actually, I've been in the hospital since the meeting, but I'm much better now. I just want to congratulate you and the cabinet as well. You know.
Thank you. Who's talking?
Bishop Comfort. Bishop
Okay,
Comfort.
all right. Sorry.
I've been very ill in the hospital since the meeting in Finland. Yeah. And I wanted to say something about religious freedom and monitoring. My sister has helped me to do it. About 3 religions we have in it, and then we've been trying to unite everybody to work together, fellowship together, not to forsake one another. So we've done a great job in that. And then you saw the tradition that we did, you know, about people coming to dance and then going into 40 states and picking up some women tradition, which they did during our Finland committee, you know, our Finland redeclaration. So I just wanted to say that thank you for giving us the opportunity for me to present that particular presentation on religion and tradition. What traditions we have to appreciate our tradition from different places. So I thank you so much, and God will sustain us.
All right, thank you so much. I hope you get better real fast. Thank you.
Your Excellency, there's something I didn't important I want to say.
Who is that? Who is speaking?
Chika is here.
Okay, please. Just call the name.
So can I take control of this? I mean, it's kind of becoming noisy.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chika is here. Make it fast.
What is it?
Yeah. I'm just saying that people should wait to be called.
Please, yeah, that's very important. Please wait to be called. Chika, go ahead. 1 minute.
Okay, thank you, Your Excellency. A very quick one. Number 1, I advise that there should be executive order to all the administrators in Homeland. Any platform that people are in it and their duty is to be posting what the traitors are sending to confuse Biafrans should be pulled down. That is 1. 2, we need finance minister need to let us know how many agents that make up one agema. How many agents that make up one agema? 3, I am advising that an immediate committee should be constituted, which will comprise Oil and Gas Secretary, Interior Ministry, Secretary, Employment and Labor, Economic and Trade, Policy and Strategic Planning.
And by the cosidi, una nugonu yawana woke kudunidwa kuko. Also the key be abo the kino yabi fe. Ki wali ku bastamaka yabi ifenda nine olotagasiaka di teacher. Bastamaka kayabo yese adana obadai no nimia. Anakayabi fe adana ndedanya nkaina akpo Eastern Region. Kifi wali kuda ya. Drop all your own comment, your own contribution on the comment section below. Darudi nenumunnem. Chetekwa ozo ni yabukwa Eastern News 24. Kasi kwa wene weterunya bonu kwozi dio kempa. Kemesia numunnem.